Okay, party people in the house, you're about to witness something you've never witnessed before.
What they say they want, I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
You say there's no romance without finance. Why we gotta do this dance? Why can't you just take a chance on my love? And I got a job, car in the driveway, not a Benz, but you can come my way, I'll take care of you. They say they want, hey. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want,
What they say they want.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say. You're the kind of man looking for a younger brand. Haven't you learned by now that she won't stay around? But I'm the perfect boy. I'll share your hopes and dreams. I'll raise a family. I could be your destiny.
They say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, they say they want. I don't even think they know.
Party people in the house.
Yo, it's Daddy-o. So what's the deal? Are you gonna let me prove my love is real? I know you think I only want a cop or feel. I know you think I only want a heart to steal, and that's true. But baby, we don't have no beef, so just brush off your hurt. I'll be your concrete. I'll put in the work to your heart. I'll speak. You say you want a real man. I'm him who you seek. You want Mr. Right, but are you really ready? Do you always want to fight or throw a confetti? It doesn't really matter what he did either. I only want to please you, be your amnesia. Baby, let me ease your pain. So nothing remains but love to maintain. Cast the past off so we can blast off. Get on the floor and dance your ass off. Then I'll take your pants off. I'm only serious.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
See, I'm old enough to know what I want in a woman.
What they say.
I've been playing games for far too long.
What they say.
I know just what I want in a woman. She ain't gotta be a movie star, but she gotta take me farther than I've been before. What they say they want, I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say. What they say. What they say. What's your campaign? Is it all for the game? The truth, the lies, it all sounds the same. What's your campaign? Is it all for the game? The truth, the lies, it all sounds the same.
Life deals us different cards out of the deck. It's a game of hearts, theirs against ours. Women are from Venus and men are from Mars. All that shows up on the social radar are stats like titles, money, and cars. Few care about characteristics. The qualifications range from bad boys to side chicks. So what's your campaign? Is it all full of game? The truth, the lies, it all starts to sound the same. What's your campaign? Is it all full of game? The truth, the lies, it all starts.
What's happening? It's Friday at 5 o'clock, maybe just a little bit past, but you know how it is. We doing our thing. I'm in studio. You are listening to Random Thoughts with DVP. That would be me. I am joined by my brother. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but we're gonna make it do what it do. My normal co-host, partner in crime, white lighter extraordinaire, has kicked me to the curb because we actually got some pretty good food today. I ain't supposed to tell y'all who it's from, but she right here looking in my face. When she walk out the room, I'm gonna tell y'all who she is. So that's what's up. I had some vegetables, and I'm still living. They were actually pretty good. I didn't finish because, you know, my producer made me get on the microphone. But let me introduce my brother. His name is Shawn. He's my brother. Shawn, say hello to the free world. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, hello everyone. How y'all doing? It's Shawn Bell, the real one.
And you weren't supposed to tell him your government name. You're supposed to give him another name.
My name,
oh,
everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Gangster.
And just just on the in case, if you wanna pick up a few Facebook friends, you want Facebook and Instagram?
People is following me anyway. Once they saw my pictures, they
start. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Did you put this on your page so we can get some of your friends to call?
I already been sending it out while we were saying.
Oh, okay. So check this out. I had some questions about what are deal breakers in relationships, what make or break a great relationship, and that's what we're gonna start off with. And I'm gonna just tell y'all something. Out of all the stuff that I've received, everybody can tell me what is a deal breaker. Nobody was giving me. I got one person to tell me what a deal maker was. So with that being said, my thought process is a lot of y'all looking more to get out of a relationship than to get in one, because you don't know what makes you happy. You just know what makes you unhappy. And it's so funny. I actually got one from one, what would you call them? One of my fans who said that her deal breaker used to be smoking, but the guy that she fell in love with had everything that she wanted in a man except he smoked. So you know what? She said, if that's the only thing that's wrong with him, I'm going to keep him. So does that mean your deal breakers are actually deal breakers? Because I believe it's a situational thing. Because I know there are things I said I didn't like in a woman, but when the right one presented to me, if that was her only flaw, hey, I guess some things you can just overlook. So let me just go my brother, because my brother.
I'm gonna say real quick, preferences are priorities, homie. Preferences and priorities. And y'all just don't get it. First off, I'm sorry. The steak so tender, I was able to cut the steak with plastic cutlery. Holla at your boy. I'll talk to y'all in a few minutes.
You heard me say, I was like, I'm cutting this with plastic. She know how to cook.
Okay, so we're gonna sidetrack for a minute.
But let me say this.
Go ahead.
Because I was listening to what you were saying, and it reminded me of something my granny used to always say. God laughs when man makes a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't sit here and just make out a plan what's gonna be the perfect woman or the perfect man. God laughing at you the whole time. Then he gonna send you somebody that you gonna fall in love with. It ain't got nothing on that list that you just made.
My brother is quoting scripture. I'm nervous.
I'm a PK. You gotta remember, my mom's a preacher anyway. That's why.
That's right. I'm nervous. I forget. Oh yeah. Anyway, let me just digress for a quick second. Since this whole food thing came up, and I ain't supposed to tell y'all who bought it, but she from Alabama, and that's all I'm gonna say for right now, cause she looking. But yeah, she brought some steak, and I know she can cook. And these brothers cutting the steak with some plasticware, and they not even struggling. They ain't busting a sweat or nothing.
Ain't nothing left on my plate.
Yeah, ain't nothing left on Shawn's plate but some memories. Ain't nothing but some memories.
Over him. Yellow tape.
Now, on Raw plate, Roger got started, but Raw took his mic off for a minute, so I know what that meant. He really ain't paying me no attention. So, but back to it. So, Shawn, since me and Shawn are so much alike, and we so different at the same time, it's hilarious, because we could be twins, and then we could be the anti-twins, because there's a lot of things we don't agree on, and there's a lot of things we do agree on. You want me to cut it on? So, Shawn, what's an automatic? And I know you, so I know some of your answers.
You know my automatic turnoff.
What's your automatic deal breaker?
Deal breaker.
Automatic.
Fat. Off top, fat. and ugly. And yeah, it sounds shallow.
But we are shallow. We're the shallow
I'll just
brothers.
tell you, my grandmama told me she was cute, and I better not never bring a girl uglier than her. And my grandmama was gorgeous, so if you want to call that shallow, or you want to call the fact that I don't want to bring no ugly babies home to my grandmama, however you want to look at it.
And before y'all sensitive people start sending me crazy stuff, hey, everybody got preferences.
Yeah.
Shawn is tall and lean. I'm not as tall and lean. So, hey, you know, and keeping this as PG as we can keep it, if we ever get to that magical moment in life where we spending the night together, we don't want you to roll over and we can't get up. And that's why we got weight preferences. And I could tell, I taught Shawn one of my tricks. And I shouldn't be saying this on there because I know some of y'all gonna feel some kind of way. But see, all y'all that know me know I love the hug. That hug is your first test. If I can't touch my elbows, that tell me whether we can just be friends or whether we can be lovers. And see, Shawn put that in his repertoire because when I showed him what the deal, he's like, oh man, I ain't even think of that. And I'm like, that's what big brother's supposed to do. They're supposed to show you little tricks of the trade.
I just look and say, she's too big. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I do. Oh yeah. I just look and say she's just slightly too big for me.
So, fat and but what about what else? Because I know, see, you got a rule about being able to buy liquor.
Oh yeah, off top, cause like with the female here today, I don't.
The one we can't name from Alabama.
She's already. I don't really look my age, so a lot of women like our age won't even talk to me. And as long as you pretty and can carry a good conversation, now you got to be intelligent. I'm just not going with no pretty tramp or whatever. She got to be able to have some conversation and bring ideas to me.
Right.
But
what's a turn on? Just off the
a
rip?
turn on, a beautiful smile.
See, and people underestimate the power of a smile because when ain't nothing else to be said, a smile is a great thing. When I smile at a woman, and trust me, I got the prettiest smile in our family, so I'm proud of my teeth. When I smile, yeah, you ain't bad, Shawn. Shawn, you the better looking brother, but my smile don't compare to nobody else's family.
You go to the dentist more than anybody I know.
That's because my dentist like seeing me, just so she can show her text my smile. So that smile is something, because when you smile at me, I don't want to be laughing at you. And I don't want to see your tonsils flapping when you taking a deep breath. I just got issues, and ain't nothing wrong with a little gap. But if I can see straight through to your tonsils and watch them like the cartoon, yeah. So most people say that they don't like smokers. I get it. My brother smokes, so I'm sure that ain't one of his non-requirements. And he good looking and he's charming. I can say that. No homo. I don't even have to say that. He is what he is. I don't smoke. I'm the square of the family. The nerdy type.
I'm not gonna say that on that.
I did, and since I'm the host, I can say that. Let me see. What else did some people share with me on this page? Go ahead and say something right quick. Okay. Oh no. What do you look for in a woman? The smile.
Well, I mean, like all around, beauty, intelligence.
Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a test right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. With our in studio guest who can't talk on the microphone, mm-hmm. Just looking at her right now. Mm-hmm. What about her is so attractive? See, this is what we do. If you show up,
I just met her 30 minutes ago. Yeah. What's the first thing I said to her when I said, "Hey, pretty light skinned girl," you know what I'm saying? Because pretty, and she's obviously real light skinned.
Really light.
She need to be in the sun. I can't believe she was from Alabama. She need a little bit more sun. Don't get me wrong, girl. You're pretty.
She's still pretty.
Obviously, you can cook.
Yeah, she.
If you can cook this good, you might have been slightly uglier, but you pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you can cook, you don't have to be a 10. You can be an 8. Because the cooking gonna get you straight.
And she came in here with a picnic basket straight out.
It's about old school picnic basket.
What's what the kind of picnic basket they used to have on
the
Yoga Bear?
wicker basket,
no,
yeah.
Like the kind Yoga Bear used to steal on the cartoons.
Ain't that wicker? Yeah, that was wicker.
I ain't never seen one of these. And if she turned her back, it's gonna be a present because I know my mom would just love that. So yeah, she's pretty. She's got nice long hair, and I said, Rob here stabbing the table because the food's so good. I can't even focus. She got that bouncy hair. That's that. Your
friend cook like you?
Oh, don't none of your friends cook like? Oh, well, okay. We need somebody over.
Trying to introduce me to
we need somebody over sudden, man. He right. I'm sorry.
Don't try to introduce me to these women. They can't cook. They just try to use me for sex. I am not a piece of meat. I see how you looking at me.
Unless
looking at me and my brother like we some pork chop. I don't even eat pork.
And see, we try to tell you, man. When me and my brother get together, what is it? What is it when we get together, bro? it's too much.
It's too much sex in one room.
It's too much sex in one room.
Like I done just seen orgasms. I mean, not orgasms too, but I just seen orgies just break out just because we walked in.
I missed that because my Halo was present and everything.
Is your mama listening? Because I ain't tell my mama to listen.
I don't tell my mama to listen. I don't tell you.
She don't need to be in this.
Oh, hold on.
Your mama listen?
Yeah, that's how she got me in trouble last time.
Hey, light skinned girl, mama.
But since we can't call her name,
that's why I said light skinned girl, mama.
I'm just gonna say, hey, girlfriend, Sandy. So she'll figure out who it is from the Alabama crew. You sure you don't want to say nothing? I mean, because I ain't gonna say nothing, but this was her thing. So as we looking at deal breakers and deal makers, and I hear people talk about stuff all the time, and this is one of the things that I was reading something the other day. I'm gonna let you read this too, we're on the break, and it came up. One of the ladies said she don't want no man if he borrow money from her, and I was like, wow, really? I mean, when did recession become sexist? So if your dude need to borrow $20-$30, you gonna get rid of him because he gotta borrow money, but you expect him to lend you $20? I mean,
or expect him to get your hair or nails done, or a pedicure,
right,
or pay a phone bill,
but,
or something, and you can't lend a brother $20. Well, right then and there, I'm gonna kick her to the curb.
But my thing is, when did the recession become sexist? The recession didn't just hit women; it hit brothers too.
But you know, it's plenty of women with that type of attitude.
Right.
Like, I'm not finna lend no man no money, and like well, Roy told me not to cuss. So look here, Itch. Yeah, I would say Itch. You tripping? And I hear that a lot lately, especially lately. I hear a lot of women say a lot of them. Like last week when y'all were talking about the side chick thing, and I'm hearing chicks like just saying stuff like, "Well, if I didn't have nobody, it's not really my fault," or they're saying both the women is wrong. I'm like, well, everybody grown in the situation. If you dealing with somebody you know they in a marriage situation, how you not wrong? Right. You know just as guilty. You know, I mean, everybody guilty in that situation except for the person who don't know they getting cheated on.
They know they just ain't gonna say it now. But yeah, I mean, when the girl posted the thing about borrowing the money, I mean, she unleashed some beasts because everybody was like, so it's okay for you to ask for your man for money. He's supposed to always have it. But, and I'll give you a prime example. Because until recently, and I used to, when people would write me checks, there was a time I could walk around and have 10 or 15 checks in my pocket. Because I was just holding on to them for emergency. So I might not have no money. So if I say, well, let me hold 100, because I can remember one specific month, I had almost $6,000 in checks just riding around with them. So if I ask you for 100, you look at me all crazy. To me, that's a clue that you ain't part of the team. Because if this is gonna be a relationship, we supposed to help each other out. If I need it, I'm supposed to be able to come to you. That's how relationships are. If I need $20, $30 from my woman, she can't give it to me, and another woman can. Cause in my word, you don't know you got a good person when pressure hit. Everybody good when everything good. You know what I'm saying? When I had $1,000, I had 1,000 friends. When I had $3 and needed $50, I had 2 friends. Those are the ones I kept. Relationships the same way. So when you start talking about money, that's one something. If he always got to get money from you and he ain't never contributed nothing, but that's your fault for getting into that relationship. Cause when you ain't got no money, you should just be at home until you get some money, then you can come up. But I work in the club. A woman come to the club, say, well, why don't you buy me a drink? Who thirsty?
Why did you come to a club? See, now that kills me. Not that now it's true. It's happened forever. Women can come to the club broke because as long as they look decent, some dude gonna buy them a drink. I mean, hold on. I don't agree with it, but you know it's been going on since clubs been open.
But let me do it because I want to.
Yeah, and that's what I hate when a woman walk up to me and really ain't spoke to me. She just been looking at me from across the room. Walk up, hey, how you doing? Why don't you buy me a drink? Already in my mind, bitch, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no job? What you here for? How much them shoes cost or something?
Then your mama tell you about leaving the house with no money.
Yes, for real. For real. At least have bus fare.
And you know, and so you ain't got money to buy a drink, but you trying to flirt with me. And I'm thinking, so you can't afford a $6 drink, and you trying to get him. I'm working, so, and I you know, I don't get that. You lose points right there off the rip. Let me offer to buy you a drink, and I will buy a drink, but I need to see that you cool. I ain't gonna buy you no drink because you look thirsty. If you look thirsty, I know you're in the club with no money. That's an awful thing. But we get into this, cause like for me, my thing is, a deal breaker for me is I hate when women say, you don't act your age. What that mean?
Oh, I hate that.
So I can't have fun because I'm 48. I'm supposed to always be serious. And, you know, to me, it's a good thing to hit it up front because I know that means bye-bye. I mean, life is too short. Have fun. Work hard, play hard. But to always have to, you just need to, I need to what? You trying to get something from me. I got mine. I got some money in my pocket.
I got other people to call besides you.
Even when I dress casual, I still dress nice. So what is it I need to be redoing again? And you feel need to tell me, but you want to borrow something? Oh, well, I cannot. You know, I hate to ask you this. Well, if you hate to ask me, then don't. That's your first clue. And we get into this whole deal breaker, deal maker. If you can't just look and smile for no reason, I'm always amazed when why you not smiling? Oh, I'm supposed to walk around like the Joker all day long? Nah, you don't have to do that. But you could. What you need, the phone number?
Nah, the page number, so I can.
Oh, I'll send it to you. Oh, okay. Just tell them to go to my page, or send them to the. If you listening,
let's go ahead.
I'm putting it on my Facebook.
Let's go ahead and do it. I sent you a friend request. If you send me a friend request, if you accept it, I'll tag you. Folks, y'all can definitely. Well, if you're tuning in, I'm giving the phone number out.
Oh, right.
If you're giving the phone number, to give you guys the phone number if you want to call in. The number is 678-701-3738. That's 678-701-3738. And you can get in with the Too Much Sexy in One Room Bell Brothers. And this woman who got me cutting steak with plastic cutlery.
Awesome. Like her.
Are we taking a break or we still talking? You just give
I'm just giving that information. I'm going back to food.
And let me just say this. And I ain't even saying this because she cooked food, because I've been knowing her for a minute. At the end of the day, there's nothing. And she's a beautiful woman. I would give her that. I've told her this before. There's nothing like a beautiful woman who knows how to cook. And I'm just saying. I mean, that you can make 3 mistakes if you got that part going on. You don't try to 3 mistakes just off the rip.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the funny part for me. She ain't even got to cook, because I love to cook. I mean, that's like a relaxation for me, because all the work I do, that is my release. I go in and cook. So she ain't got to cook, but if I notice she can, that's a different story. Because that gets all kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, right now, if we was having an auction, you know, between me, Ron, I mean, she could probably go shopping, because right now all of us impressed. She cooking, she got the pretty thing on, and I'm gonna tell you something else I like. And I ain't really big in the hair one way or another, as long as it look cute for you. But Shawn, just look at her when her head move. Her hair just bounce like in the commercials.
I noticed that.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen
that's just on a whole nother level of hotness. I mean, I don't care how you feel about it. That's just hot when your hair do the bounce. I'm like,
when you got good hair, and it's not weed. Everybody, I'm touching it. It's real hair.
And I'm getting jealous because I'm on the other side of the room. But you know, so I'm finna go ahead and start a fight.
I'm gonna tell you something. My brother will confirm this. I had this thing about light skinned women, cause both my baby mamas light skinned. Neither one is light as you, but one of them close to you, and they crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm just put it out there. Mm-hmm. I'm just put it out there.
It is what it is.
You seem nice. You seem all caring and concerned, and you can cook, and you there, whatever. Let one thing go wrong, and it's all types of MFs and stuff is flying through the air, and I'm looking like, what the hell?
People threatening to shoot people.
Yeah, threatening to shoot people. Calling my phone. I'll kill you and your brother. You know, where's that coming from? I just met you. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And woo. You know, I'm just, a blunt won't even rest my nerves after that. I didn't put it out there. You know, it's out there.
We just, oh man, Natalie jumping on us. She was like, food is all it takes.
I thought and Nat, you supposed to be here.
She was here last night, so I want to give a shout out. Man. I want to shout out to my girl, Natalie. She was with us last night. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't catch it, we're going to put up a link for them. We're going to put a link up for last night. We did Urban Talk America, the uncensored version.
Okay, stop. Before he done butchered the name.
I'm sorry.
We get Urban America Today Atlanta Unplugged.
I gave the Jesse Jackson version.
I don't know what he was just talking about.
Okay, it's UAT. I know that much. So yeah, but and we're gonna put it on my page too, as well as we're gonna put it on the radio page as well as and Natalie, you should be tagged too, so it'll come to your page so you can get your fans to hook up.
And I was ready to meet Natalie because she was talking a whole bunch of ish all through it.
And that's what she does.
Yeah, but you scary ass didn't show up, I see. I said it.
Are you on the road? Because I'm sure the day ain't barbershop day.
I said it, scary ass. She light skinned too.
So you sure you don't want to talk? I mean, we sitting here talking about you, and I ain't gonna tell nobody her name. I ain't gonna slip and say Latrice, but I mean, if you heard it,
What?
I mean,
It just slipped out.
we can't do false advertising because we're gonna do the disclaimer, which says, you know what? Let me say this for the disclaimer. This is a radio show, people. This is a radio show. We have fun. Don't take all this so personal. I mean, some of it's fun, some of the stuff I tell you is me, some of the stuff is stuff people have written me, and I'm just using it as mine. Don't confront me in public about this stuff. I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? My brother will defend his big brother, and his big brother will defend his little brother. So don't start.
We
No, won't be
defend
none.
ourselves. Period.
You know, and you know,
I have an aptitude for violence.
we too sexy to be fighting at this old age, but we don't mind.
All my girlfriends will fight for me.
See, and you know what? See, since he said that, I'm gonna have to slip that in. On the list of good qualities, sometimes the whole Bonnie and Clyde mentality, that's a little sexy. You know what I'm saying? I dated a girl one time, and one of my friends who she didn't know said something out the way to me. He was being friendly, but she didn't know that. When I looked up, she had snuck up behind him, had a straight razor in her hand, cause he had said he was gonna hit me. To this day, I still love that girl. You know what I'm saying? But she was gonna cut. I said, "Hey, man, he was just playing." She's like, "Oh, okay," cause he was bigger than me, and he was like, "Oh, I'm finna get you." But that was just how we talk. But she didn't know that. A little violence is kind of sexy. A little, ladies. Hot grits in the tub. That's not. That's not.
That just brought up a memory I had, cause
Yeah, but yours is.
you know, we had diverse lifestyles or whatever, and I just come think about it because, you know, I'm in different areas around the country. You know, I may go to the hood or to the suburbs or whatever, and I just remember I've heard women say, "I don't deal with no dude that'll hit on me or put his hands on a woman," but those same women will go all up in a dude's face, call him out his name. I understand you mad about whatever, but you can't put your hands on any other person, male or female, and think they not gonna retaliate just because you smaller. If anybody slap me in my face, anybody besides Jesus himself, they gonna get slapped back. So don't tell me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a violent person towards women or nothing like that, but if, like my grandmama said, if she put her hands on you, baby, you might need to remind her that she's not a man and slap her. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody got no business putting their hands on my baby other than me and Jesus. So, you know what I'm saying? So these women and I am a gentleman. I open the doors, I pull out chairs, all that. But I hear a lot of women like, when we sit here talking about deal breakers, that just made me think of like, women practice what you preach. If you want somebody to treat you in a respectful manner, remember to treat that person in a respectful manner, because you can argue respectfully too, without putting your hands on somebody, without him below the belt and stuff like that. That just came to my mind. I'm sorry to break you off, but, you know, stuff go on.
To be treated like a queen, you gotta act like a queen.
Thank
That's
you.
my
It's
theory.
Just, it's just that thing. And I can understand you can be mad about certain things, but like I say, it's a way to even argue. If you want to keep the relationship, that is.
Yeah, and let me just say this. If you get mad with your dude, if you want to push him in the chest, see, he's built to take those.
Yeah,
He understands your frustration. Pushing us in the chest. If your dude is hurt from you pushing him in the chest, he sit when he pee. Let him go. Now, anything else, hey, the other stuff, I'm really not getting, you know, we got one where, you know, women stabbing, women slapping, and I think we did a video or something. We talked about it, and we talked about women being violent. Hey, if you hit a man in the face now, he's not responsible because his defense mechanism is gonna kick in.
That's
a deal breaker.
That's a reflex.
And I told my brother, because this is one of the disagreements we had before. If you call the police on me, that's a deal breaker. Especially if you know that you start this whole little thing. You started. All I want to do is leave. You push me and run and call the police. We cool. Bye bye. And so I'm gonna give my brother credit. He learned that, because the first time it happened, I had an attitude, and you know, me and my brother, we cool now. But at the end of the day, he learned the lesson the hard way. Yes.
Oh, you talking about with Shawty?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause she tried to stab me with the knife you gave me. I'm like,
yeah, if you're gonna stab my brother, use your own knife. Don't use the knife I give him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying my
Family
name
rules.
printed on the knife, And she gonna try to stab. I'm like, shawty, and you gonna try to call police after you try to stab me with my knife? I'm gonna wait for him.
So and I say, man, you got to let her go. I don't care how you feel. Yeah, but you slipped one time. But that's a whole nother story. We'll add up for another show. We do the brother. When we do how brothers go up. So ladies, and you know what? And this is something I learned too. When y'all say y'all don't like violence, I had one of my first girlfriends. She told me we was talking, just having a little small talk, and she said, "Do you like me?" And I'm how old am I? 19, 20.
You found one of them too.
I was like, yeah, I do. She's like, I don't think you do. And I was like, why you say? She said, because you ain't never hit me. I was like, huh? She said, with my first boyfriend, to prove how much he loved me, he would always hit me when I got out of pocket. I was like, wow.
That's scary.
I said, I guess you have a point there. Maybe I don't like you. Why would you? I mean, but I know women that's a criteria. They like being disciplined. You know what I'm wrong? I can discipline you the other way because I quit talking to you. I can cut you off. But put my hands on you to prove a point, and you cool with that?
Now,
where they do that at?
I just had a conversation with one of my female friends yesterday, and we was talking about something similar to this because she hood, but she's intelligent, she educated, and we were talking. Like, I know you don't like violence.
We got a call. Is it a call? Let me take this right quick. Hold thought. Hey, caller, welcome to Random Thoughts with DVP. Tell me what's on your mind.
Hi.
Hey.
Yolanda. I'm from Orlando.
This
I
too?
was calling to talk about deal breakers, since you guys are talking about that.
Hey.
Physical violence would be a deal breaker for me.
Okay. And tell me what's the deal maker?
A deal maker?
Yeah. When you out wherever you. Okay. Tell me this. If you out at the gas station and you getting some gas, what can a guy say to you that will get your attention?
I mean, he can just have a good conversation, good talk to me. Now I know, hey, shawty, how you doing? I don't respond
What
to that.
will get your attention first to make you stop and conversate with him?
Because you're already at the gas station, so you're probably in a hurry. But he see you, he think you're a little on the pretty side. He want to get your number, but he can't just come up to you and say, hey, pretty lady, can I get your phone number? Because that never works.
Never.
So even if, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what you like, but let's just say, what's the dude name? Idris Elba, whoever. Let's just say a dude who got Idris Elba qualities. How does he get your attention to the point where you will stop and give him 3 to 5 minutes and he can just slip in there? What does he need to have going for him?
I'm not going to lie and say, people would say, oh, looks don't matter, because I think looks do matter. I think you need to be attracted to somebody first.
Oh, you're one of my favorite people already. Looks do matter.
Thank you.
Yeah, looks do matter.
Because that's your first
So there
appearance.
are a lot of people that would lie and say they don't, but I think the way he looks. I like smiles.
So you shouldn't come to Atlanta, because if you get in the room with me and my brother, you're going to be confused. You're going to be discombobulated because you got two pretty smiles coming at you. So go ahead. What else you got?
Like a nice dress. I don't like sagging pants. No, don't come at me with that.
How old are you?
Wrong person, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 41.
Oh, so you grown.
You grown.
I'm way grown, yeah.
Can she send us a video pic so we can see if we want to?
We need to see.
We might want to flirt online with you.
What?
Are you like you womanly 41 or you grandmotherly 41?
No, I'm womanly 41. My son's only 13, so I'm womanly 41. He don't have no kids.
You look like Claire Huxtable in the early days or Claire Huxtable now?
Claire Huxtable in the early days.
Damn,
okay.
Wow. We got a Claire Huxtable in here with us right now. Right now.
We might have to do a live show. You say you're in Orlando, right?
I am.
Okay, so yeah, we might have to do a live show at the Orlando racetrack. Let us see when she come to get some gas. Let you see what's going on.
Hey, real quick, even with the caller on the line, we have a comment from Charnette, and she said one of her comments is a full set of teeth.
A full set.
That would be it. Yeah.
Hey, so if you want to talk at the gas station, she was like, I'll pay your gas and take you out to dinner. That'll get her attention.
Oh, so she is easy. Let me just say easy. Why don't you just go to the strip club and meet me there, Shorty? If I got to buy you, that's all what you said. Buy you something.
Yeah, because you're probably trying to fill up the tank if you're going to get your gas. That's $60. Hey,
you can't be a pimp with titties. That's what I tell you now.
Tawanda, is that your name from Orlando? Yolanda, okay. And I'm just saying, for real now, if you make a guy spend money off the rip, you kind of setting yourself up for a losing proposition. Yeah. And one of the things
you setting yourself up to get treated like a tramp.
Right. Because
that's how I'm gonna treat
my thing is the first conversation. if we meet, the first date should be something really, really cool, really inexpensive. So don't nobody, because some guys do have expectations. If I spend $100 on the first date, first of all, I'm stupid. I don't care how nobody put it. That's too much. Because then how do we go up? I mean, Yolanda, I'm gonna use you because you're on the phone. You seem like you're pretty cool. The first date we do should be something really smooth and easy. That way, as we progress, we can go up. But if I take you to a 5-star restaurant and spend $250, what am I going to do on the second date? Because I can't start going backwards because I've already raised your expectation levels. Does that make sense to you?
It does. As long as you don't take me to like McDonald's or Taco Bell because I'm grown. Yeah, first date, we can do something easy.
Right. Just
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Because we need to talk. And if I can't concentrate on talking because you ordering stuff that ain't got no price.
Shit she can't pronounce.
You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody all the time, I'm from the projects. First of all, I don't eat and I don't know what it is. And I don't eat nothing named after social diseases. So I have to limit where I go the first couple of times because I want to get to know you. Once I get to know you, then we can expand my financial horizons. But I'm not finna show you what's in my pocket the first time. But I met a woman at the club. She said, I think you kind of cute. And she was a little cutie. And she was like, I like 5-star restaurants. I was like, that's cool. I said, it's a guy over there who can afford to take you to one.
I would have said, when you going to take me? Shawty, me too.
But she can't take me.
She brought it up, so that must mean what she want to do. If that's what you want to do, you can take me, and I'll appreciate it. Then on the next date, I'm going to take you what I want to do. See? Because I'm versatile. I'm easy.
Because, see, Yolanda hurt my feelings because I thought she was going to be my out-of-state girlfriend, but she said she don't like McDonald's. And I love McDonald's. I'm a simple dude.
Yeah,
you know
I do eat McDonald's, but I eat with my child. He's 13. So I don't want to go on a date to McDonald's.
I'm just saying, but I love, you know what I'm saying? If my woman take me to McDonald's, I mean, she gonna get a back massage because I like, hey, get me the large fry, get me the little 2 double cheeseburgers.
We'll get you.
Okay. Hey, Yolanda,
we gonna call you back.
Okay, hey, don't go nowhere for a minute, Yolanda. I like you, and you're not hostile. Let me see what the second caller wants.
Okay, all right.
Hey, caller, what's your name? I'm sorry. Hey, caller, where you calling from, and what's your question or comment? Oh, and welcome to Random Thoughts with DVP and his cool brother Shawn.
Hey, this is Sharnette. I'm the easy one that you just talked about.
That was me, Shawn. Don't jump on my brother. It was me. Now, go ahead and put your comment before I say something.
He don't put his shades on.
You do you. Yeah, I got my shades on. I'm ready. Go.
I just wanted to clarify something right quick. Is that I think the initial question was, what would get your attention if you were at the gas station?
Right.
Yes.
So my response was, what would get my attention is if a guy came up to me and said, hey, you know what? Why don't I, pay that for you, pay your gas for you? It doesn't mean that I would accept it, but it would get my attention with that approach.
Well, let me apologize for calling you easy.
Okay, but let me ask you,
okay.
Okay, let me ask you this though. When you feel some kind of way for guys offering to buy you off the rip, would they get your attention in a good way, or you think he's saying you can't afford your own gas? I mean, for real.
It would get my attention because, like you said earlier, would it be, hey, shawty, can I holler at you? But see, I'm 50.
Okay.
So I've heard all of the different things where people try to get your attention. Hey, do I know you from somewhere? So when a guy asks something like that, it initially tells me something about that person or the caliber. Now, me accepting it is a different thing, but the fact that he offered it is what would get my attention.
Okay, let me say this, because this works for me. Now, I have never offered nobody money in them, but I will walk up and say, damn, you are really beautiful. And that will just spark a conversation right there. And I only say it if it's true now, because I don't talk to ugly women. But I'm just saying, would that work for you? Or it has to be because you said...
It wouldn't get my attention because, think about it. Like I said, I prefaced this by saying that I'm 50. So that's something that I've heard before. So at this age, to get my attention, it would take something a little bit different because what's the conversation after you say you're beautiful? Well,
I'm going to start talking. Yeah, then I'm going to say, well, how are you doing? Now, I may offer, say, well, let me take you to lunch or something, but I'm not finna, just lunch. Just something simple that we can conversate with. I'm not finna offer to pay no bills or nothing like that. And like you say, I have had women say, well, you want to talk to me, you need to pay something. And I'm like,
no, that's definitely not my approach. But like I said, I emphasize the fact that you asked what would get my attention.
Okay,
and that would get my attention that, you know what, that's really nice of you to offer that. I appreciate that. It's nice to know that there's still gentlemen out there. That would spark the conversation for me. Now, this day and age, meeting somebody for lunch or dinner that you just met, that would not be something that I would do, but it would get my attention that the offer was on the table. So I just wanted to clarify that no, I'm not going to follow them and go eat with them or whatever, but it would spark my attention, their approach.
Now that's funny because I'm trying to figure, like, if you just meet them, then how do you get to know them if you want, like, me? Because I say lunch other than dinner because it's early.
Yeah, you can exchange numbers, or you can have a conversation right there on the spot.
Well,
but just saying, hey, you're beautiful, to me, that's very physical. And so I'm not really turned on when people say, oh, you got a nice smile. Oh, you're beautiful. I'm like, thank you.
Well, I mean, it's more like an icebreaker. It's not, I mean, that's just more like an icebreaker. I'm just trying to, like, I hear a lot of women say, well, let's just talk. Nobody want no telephone boyfriend or girlfriend. You got to meet and interact.
Hey, I like telephone girlfriends.
I am tired of them. Well, that's all they want to do. I like women to call you after they get out of work and just want to tell you about a bunch of people that you don't know nothing about and argue about them and complain. I don't know these folks. I'm not really trying to be your telephone boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? And that's to everybody that called me telling me their problems.
I think you guys are forward fasting a little bit further because that might not even get to that point. But since the question was posed to us, females, that would get my attention. And if that got my attention and the conversation progressed, who knows? We could be at the gas station for 30 minutes talking because the conversation is just that juicy.
Girl, I got to go to bed. Hey, let me get one little favor. I'm going to ask you one question. We're going to take a break, and if I can get you ladies call back. But, Shawn, this is my question for you right quick. What if, because I'm a Southern gentleman. I'm sorry, Sharnette. I'm a Southern gentleman. If I saw you at the gas station, I'm getting gas, I would just ask you, can I pump your gas for you? Because I believe the woman shouldn't have to pump the gas. Even though I'm not your man, that's just one of the things I like to randomly do because it's what I do. Would that get your attention?
I'd talk to you for a second, but no, that wouldn't wow me. It wouldn't wow me.
It ain't even about wowing you. But hey, we're gonna take a quick break because I think Roy want to finish off his plate because I see two pieces of evidence left, so he gonna finish them off. But we're gonna take a break right quick, ladies. If y'all want to call back, we appreciate it, but we gotta pay a couple of bills. So thanks for calling. And we'll be right back. Random thoughts with DVP. Cue the music, and we'll see you in a second.
Get one of my baby mamas to call in.
Everyone needs a way to add gold to their financial portfolio. Carrot Bars International makes gold affordable to the masses with the freegoldplan.com. Get gold in 24-karat 999.9% pure gold bullion in small affordable weights. Save your money in gold and even get paid to share with others how to do the same. No broker fees, no setup fees, and with referrals, your gold can be free. Go to thefreegoldplan.com. That's thefreegoldplan.com now.
Tap Out Studios of Hollywood is one of Atlanta's newest visual and performing arts centers designed for you to perfect your creativity. Our 3,000 square foot event space includes a full bar, VIP section, movie screen, and 2 stages. Take advantage of our Spring Fling package deal for new and existing clients. Save over 40% when you rent our venue for $700 for events with more than 100 people. For booking information, contact Kendra at 404-578-1454. Located less than a half a mile off of I-20 off Fulton Industrial, we are Tap Out Studios of Hollywood, 620 Interchange Drive. Tap Out Studios of Hollywood, inspiring creativity, changing lives, and making dreams come true.
Oh, this has been a day I want to forget. From not finding my keys, to running late for my big meeting, then having the client cancel the meeting, to my boss wanting to revamp the entire proposal this weekend. This is really a day for a hot tub and a big glass of my tranquility wine.
The skilled winemakers of Countryside Vineyards craft quality muscadine grapes into fine wine. Known for their distinctive flavors and characters, these hybrid southern grapes create a sweet class of robust wine. So the next time you're out, Ask for Tranquility Wines or order yours online today by visiting them at floridavineyard.com.
Now this is just what I needed. Tranquility Wine. Why can't everything be this relaxing?
Tranquility Wines, for those times when nothing else matters. Please enjoy responsibly, and remember, you must be 21 years old to drink.
Lisa, you've been staring at that computer screen for 30 minutes. What's wrong?
Oh, it's my new marketing campaign. I want to tell people how great my business is, but I don't know what to say. I need copy for the website, newsletters, and brochure, and I'm drawing a blank. Writing just isn't my thing.
My boss had the same problem, and he called Put It in Writing Professional Writing Service.
Put it in writing? What's that?
It's a business just for people who need copywriting, but don't have the budget for the big marketing and PR firms. They help my company tell everyone about the great products and services we offer through our website. And when my cousin recorded his CD, Put It in Writing wrote his bio and press release. They even do resumes.
That's good to know, because I'll be looking for a job if this business doesn't take off.
Don't worry. Call the professionals at Put It in Writing at 901-359-6629 and check out the website at putitinwriting2.com. That's PutItInWriting, the numeral 2.com.
Are you in need of a dessert for a special event? Maybe a custom birthday cake. I know, it's your wedding day and you want a cake that will stimulate your taste buds and capture and create the memories for that special day. Well, Sweet Destination should be your choice. Let master sweet designer Montevia Gamble create a unique and delicious cake for your special occasion. But that's not all. Sweet Destination also creates other desserts, from cheesecakes, homemade fudge, brownies, cookies, pies, cake pops, cupcakes, and just about anything that you can think of. So check them out at sweetdestinations.com or on Facebook under Sweet Destinations. Remember, the greatest conversations take place on the road to the sweetest destinations of the human mind. So let's do more than business. Let's make memorable moments. We are Sweet Destinations.
And we're back. Hey, I've been remiss in my duties. I'm glad y'all listen to the show, but we have a radio page. I mean, we have a Facebook page, Random Thoughts with DVP. It's easier if you can't call in or if you don't want us to use your name or whatever to go to that page. And I appreciate if you like it for me. It helps us to get things moving. And you can talk to us on that page if you can't call in or if you can't talk on the phone. And that's Random Thoughts with DVP. And then you can just send me messages, inbox me, we'll go from there. What else did I forget anything else? What's the phone number one more time? 678-701-3738. If you got questions for us, we appreciate you calling. We appreciate you listening. But I appreciate more if you like my page and talk to me on there. So we got upcoming topics. We know what you want to hear about, and I will still share my random thoughts with you from time to time. What do we leave? We left off with. Oh, no, I heard a sound. I couldn't tell if that was a phone or not. So, and like I said, we talk about the deal breakers and the deal makers. And to me, the deal breakers are so overrated a lot of times, except for, as Roy said, what is it, preferences over...
Preferences versus priorities.
Preferences versus priorities.
So yeah, let me jump in. I'm done eating. Lord Jesus have mercy.
He done unbuckled one. He done unbuckled.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, the belt about to come loose because I'm gonna finish off this rice and some more of them green beans because that's what I do. Geechee, I eats my rice. But I'm gonna bring the psychology piece to it and kind of so now that he has his partner in crime here, yeah. So it's like you get to be the sidekick now because I had already been qualified as a sidekick.
They love you though. I'm getting inboxes about you. They love you, bro.
Yeah.
And I just got a couple messages about my brother.
See, exactly. A couple. I've gotten one message, and so now he done got 3 already. He ain't been on the show 45 minutes yet.
Before you get to your point, let me just say this, people. I'm the host. Y'all can't be liking everybody else. I'm feeling cheated on. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm just letting y'all know.
Let me just say this because he's my brother. He's always been slightly jealous.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You can't. If you get more attention, than you can get some attention, but you can't get more attention.
I'm the sexy brother. He's a good-looking brother. Anyway, Rob was saying preferences over priorities.
Right. So as we look at relationships, and I think this is one of the things that people really have to start to understand, is that we all have preferences in our lives. It's just certain things. You know, Shawn, like he said, he doesn't want big women. He don't want ugly women. I'm gonna change it. He said fat. I don't want to slice your words. I'm gonna say it like you said it. But
you fat two different things.
Yeah, they are. Right. That's why I had to change that. So you know. But the thing is that what we have to really learn, and I think this is where you were going with your statement, is that preferences and priorities are two different things. And the way that I tell people to classify them, and this is just a communications thing, I said a priority is something about a person that they have complete control over in their life. A preference is something about them that if you really sit down and think about it, someone else can have an effect on that aspect of their life to do. And it could be something they make a decision. I'll give a real quick example, because I had this young lady who was a friend of mine on Facebook, and we've had this discussion several times. So she has this blog, and she says that, you know, I've got my priorities that I'm looking for in a man. We're like, cool. Let's see that, because Shawn got this look on his face like, hold up, Hooker. But you know, we all have lists. That's the reality. We all have lists of things that we have. The difference is with men is that men's lists are usually more flexible. Because Shawn's already giving you an example. He's like, you know, if you can cook, you can be a 7. You know, it's going to get you some stuff based on the level of how good you do it. Now, here's the thing, though, because I'm going to tell you, I've been around business where a lot of times it does stuff. A reasonable list. A reasonable list. How many items do you think is on a reasonable list? I'm going to get the two fellas and then I'm ask the young lady. How many things do you think should be on a reasonable list of priorities that you need from a woman?
5.
DVP, how about you?
Priorities?
Priorities.
Not preferences.
Not the priorities. These are things that are non-negotiables.
10.
Okay. What about you, ma'am? You can just tell us. She said 4. This woman had a list of what she called priorities. The list was 65 items long. Hold up. She told me she cut it down from 87. I was like, look here, sister, let me explain something to you.
And she ain't never had a man, has she?
Well, you know, I ain't gonna get into that about that. So,
out by a lot.
Cause I was like, that is totally ridiculous. It really is. But she had things on there like she claimed she wanted a man to have a career. So it had to be right. It couldn't be just a regular job. And she's putting stipulations on stuff. And I was like, sweetheart, you know what? I'm gonna say something to you that you're probably not gonna like. But guess what? I understand why you're single. Because you're not gonna get anybody. Because that is ridiculous. They're realistically, 10 would be stretching it, but based on someone's moral beliefs, I can understand why they had that. Because if you were brought up in a certain environment and that's the type of lifestyle that you want to lead, then I can understand, you know, some people maybe having 10. Because there are usually at least 10 to 15 things about a person that they completely control in their life. That they don't have any, you know, that no one else can make those decisions for them. So that's the first thing that we have, you know, when you're looking at this, that's what we really need y'all to think about is how do you get to a reasonable list?
The question is, when you make these lists, when you make these lists, like you said, she had 80-something. Does she match up to those 80-something things on her list? That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to match up to this list you making for the opposite person. Whatever you saying they need to have, you need to already have it.
I need to answer that question in a resounding hell to the nizzle.
Okay then. Cause I mean that's just a big point. Cause like you say, you hear people, and it's mostly women. Yeah, when you guys kicking around, we may say, she need to have this and she need to have that. But with guys, it's mostly flexible. Other than like, I'm not finna date a Satan worshiper or no fat chick. Yeah, but like her booty ain't got to be super big, but it's got to be there. I got to be able to slap something. You know what I mean? She got to have a pretty smile, some nice lips, and be able to cook. And, you know the main thing, like we said at first when I said a pretty smile, she got to be able to make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be with somebody who can't make you laugh? And that's a deal breaker. Like, you never tell me a joke. I mean, you never do nothing to make me laugh. At some point, you gonna get tired of that. Like, they never make you smile or laugh, and the only time you smiling at the dinner table.
You smiling when they leaving.
Yeah, or when they leaving. Like, you cook me some food, thank you. You finna go, see ya. You know what I mean?
Let me get that dough for you.
Yeah.
That dough for you. Man, I forgot what I was doing. Too many of y'all sending me stuff. I
And
can't.
most of the time it be, and let me do some talking for a minute. Most of the time, these women who have all these lists be some either. I just don't want to characterize, but they normally be some old project tramps or somebody who ain't never had nothing. And as soon as they get a little bit, they thinking everybody got to match up to their level or whatever. Shawty, you peeking over the hill wherever you trying to get to. You ain't even used to sitting up there yet. And now you trying to tell somebody what they got to do to come up there and sit with you. I mean, that's just my point of view. I'm sorry. But hey, we here to give my point of view, aren't we? So let me talk on.
But that's actually exactly what they're doing. They got a list of expectations that in reality they can't even meet, but they want you to be this super dude. I'm 48. I'm a retiree. So now I hear women talking about stuff, and I'm like, hey, you got a job, you got insurance, so what are you bringing to the table other than what you can help me do? I don't need a lot of help doing stuff. I'm retired. What you doing? I need a man who makes six figures. Oh, now speaking of, I got a letter I want to read. Let me find this letter right quick.
Because just saying that, and that just throws me off. Like you looking for something that you can't even give to someone. Like you gonna tell somebody, well, he need to make six figures, and you only make but 25,000.
Oh no, you ain't making but 13.
Yeah, stuff like that, and that's just amazing to me. How do you say that this is what you deserve? And I'm not gonna tell you what you deserve. If you feel you deserve it, of course that's what you feel. But how can you ask somebody to give you something that you can't even give yourself? Like, yeah, you want to do it with six figures, go get six figures yourself, and then I bet you will meet a man that makes six figures because he'll be in that environment that you done put yourself in. But you can't be a $20,000 chick looking for a $100,000 dude. Unless you somebody like me. You know what I'm talking about?
And that leads me into one of the letters I saw. I'm pulling it up now, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post on the radio page in a second. And this is the title of the letter. The title of the lady's letter: "Pretty girl seeking a rich husband." That was her post. A young and pretty lady posted this on the popular forum. The title: "What should I do to marry a rich guy?" And this is what she says. I'm going to be honest with what I'm going to say here. I'm 25 this year. I'm very pretty, have style and good taste. I wish to marry a guy with $500,000 annual salary or above. You might say that I'm greedy, but an annual salary of $1 million is considered only middle class in New York. My requirement is not high. Is there anyone in this forum who has an income of $500K annual salary? Are you all married? I wanted to ask, what should I do to marry a rich person like you? Among those I've dated, the richest is $250K annual income, and it seems like this is my limit. If someone is going to move into a high-cost residential area of west of New York City Garden, $250 annual income is not enough. I'm here humbly to ask a few questions. Where do most rich bachelors hang out? Please list down the names and addresses of bars, restaurants, and gyms. Which age group should I target? Why most wives of the rich are only average looking? I've met a few girls who don't have looks and are not interesting, but they are able to marry rich guys. 4, how do you decide who can be your wife and who can only be your girlfriend? My target now is to get married. Signed, Miss Pretty. Okay, that was her letter in this forum. She got a reply from a CEO of a JP Morgan
He's not
company.
American, I bet you that.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, he is.
He was American.
So his reply: Dear Miss Pretty, I have read your post with great interest. Guess there are lots of girls out there who have similar questions like yours. Please allow me to analyze your situation as a professional investor. My annual income is more than 500K, which meets your requirement. So I hope everyone believes that I'm not wasting time here. From the standpoint of a business person, it is a bad decision to marry you. The answer is very simple, so let me explain. Put the details aside. What you're trying to do is an exchange of beauty and money. Person A provides beauty, person B pays for it fair and square. However, there's a deadly problem here. Your beauty will fade, but my money will not be gone without any good reason. The fact is, my income might increase from year to year, but you can't be prettier year after year. Hence, from the viewpoint of economics, I am an appreciation asset. and you are a depreciation asset. It's not just normal depreciation. It's exponential depreciation. If that is your only asset, your value will be much worse in 10 years. By the terms we use on Wall Street, every trading has a position. Dating with you is also trading position. If the trade value drop, we will sell it, and it's not a good idea to keep it for long term. Same goes with the marriage you wanted. It might be cruel to say this, but in order to make a wiser decision, any assets with great depreciation value will be sold or leased. Anyone with over 500K annual income is not a fool. We would only date you, but we will not marry you. I would advise you to forget looking for any clues to marry a rich guy. And by the way, you can make yourself become a rich person with a 500K annual income. This has a better chance than finding a rich fool. Hope this reply helps. See, so you're looking for something, and people don't get it. A lot of rich guys don't marry the most beautiful woman. They got her as a side chick, C. Sterling. Anyway, that's a whole other issue. But if I'm rich and all you bring in is beauty, why would I marry you? I can keep replacing you year after year. I can treat you like a BMW. When a new model comes out, I get it. But what you bringing? Oh, you're pretty. I work at a club, and I hear it all the time. Women say, "Oh, you surrounded by pretty women." You're right. But there's something about certain women that appeal to me because pretty will fade. And even my brother, and we admit that we are shallow hell and shallow hell too, but we do want to have some conversation. Roy is a great dude. I'm sure Roy wants a good-looking woman, but he wants to be able to have a conversation with this woman. She needs to have some kind of earning potential. Ain't nobody looking for the woman who just want to stay in the house and cook and clean all day. That's not beneficial to anybody. If you don't bring a marketable skill to help us in the position that we in, then why would we do it? We can find a pretty girl. You can find a pretty girl and you can't find a pair of shoes. You can go to the bus stop and see pretty women. So, and that's what a lot of women I've noticed. That's the first thing that they want to hide behind is I'm pretty. And you ask them, where do you work? And they don't have an answer. We're gonna take this call right quick. Call. How you doing? Welcome to Random Thoughts with DVP. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Georgia.
You calling? What city? Come on now, don't be shy, Peach. What city you calling from?
I'm calling from Duluth.
Okay, Duluth. You got a question or comment for us today?
Yes, I'm coming in on the end of the show, and I wanted to know: did you talk about men that are looking for women that's making $500K or more, or men that are looking for certain things like that, which you're speaking of? Because I find that men are looking for women that are making $200K, $300K, or what kind of, where do you work? They're asking questions like that, and that's just strange to me.
Well, I'm a man, so I've never had a man say that to me. But I think a lot of it.
Well, I know.
I think a lot of it is role reversal, where we tired of being interrogated because, I haven't done bad, and at one point I was worth a lot of money. I mean, I'm okay now, but I'm not like I was back in the day. But why is it an interrogation? You ask me about my income and my assets, but hey, I don't even know if I like you. And I never understood this. So a lot of it now is guys we can put the shoe on the other foot. Now we can interrogate you, especially if we have something. What do you bring to the table other than your good looks? What do you got? How much you make? What kind of benefits you got? Yeah, I got a 401k. I got health and I got health benefits. I got all that. So why do I need you again? Because you're pretty. Because what? So I think a lot of it is that. And don't get me wrong. There's still those guys. They're women gold diggers. They're guy gold diggers. Because in today's society, one of the things I will admit that I've learned in this new dating era is there are a ton of women who are looking for guys to take care of because they want to be, I guess when the guys do it, it's called Captain Save-All. What is it when the girls do it?
Sugar mamas.
Sugar mamas.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Sugar mamas. You big dummy. I done had 3 of them.
But remember when Tommy, we did the first show and Tommy he said he would tell women he was unemployed, he was a drunk, and women of status would inbox him and everybody want to try to save him. You know, they going to let him live with him, do this. The man telling you up front, I'm unemployed, I'm drunk, but I write great poetry. And women want to do a reclamation project and save me. If that's what soothes your soul, that's fine. But there's a lot of that going on. I mean, even in my younger days, I had a woman who told me what she made, and she told me she would take care of me. Had I been that type of guy, that would have been the perfect life. I mean, you telling me that you make $350 a year, and all I got to do is just be your boy toy, and you got me? It sounds good, but for the average real man, we don't want to be kept. We want to make our own. We want to do our own. We don't mind struggling.
And she sounds like a control freak.
So I think a lot of that is now what we just doing. We doing to y'all what y'all did to us for so long, just to see how it feels. And we're in a better position to negotiate now, especially in today's market where everybody believes the ratio is 12-to-1 or whatever, which is bogus. But if you looking at me, I'm sorry. Did you tell me your name? I don't want to call you the wrong thing. Dia? Okay. Dia, if you trying to holler at me, and Teresa trying to holler at me, and Stacy trying to holler at me, and I got 6, 7 girls, then yeah, I can be a whole lot more selective. All right, before I make this final decision, because they're all pretty, they all got the physical traits that I like. Let me just see what else they bring to the table. So now I do have that option in the Georgia society, because a good brother is a dying breed, and a good man is even more so in demand. So once you realize you cross over that man status, you can be a whole lot more picky. And it's funny when we say, well, where all the good guys at? You know where all the good guys at? They're working. They are working. They don't have time to go to the club every weekend. They're working. They taking care of their kids whenever they can. They traveling to go see their grown kids do grown things. So it's a catch-22, because
I just rather bring the old days back. The old days is when the woman and the man got together and they built their foundation together. And that's what I miss.
Okay, and what era are you from? You mind if I ask you how old you are?
But I'm over 35.
Okay, that's cool. Because I've just noticed a lot of women, they say they're looking for a good dude. And I've just seen this with my friends and some of my brother friends. You'll find a dude that'll treat you like a woman is supposed to be treated, and they'll still find something wrong with him and go get and then the next dude they get with be some sorry wannabe thug jerk who done ran through their bank account or something, but that's the dude y'all chase. I mean, I'm a street dude and pretty much, but I was raised by proper women, so I know how to treat a woman. But I see this going on, like the dude that I may call lame, he still got a good job, he done went to school, he done graduated, and he knows how, and he takes care of his responsibilities. Y'all still treat that dude like junk. Me and my brother probably get more women because we up front. We originally from the street, so I'm blunt with my conversations. I say whatever's on my mind, and some people take it offensively, and a lot of people just appreciate my bluntness, my honesty. But I just notice a lot of women, when they'll say they want something, the dude will come there and be everything I heard. This is what you want. Here's that dude, and they still like, well, girl, he too nice. Or girl, something stupid.
Nah, as soon as they get what they want, they come up with another list. That's been the biggest thing I've seen.
It's still something stupid.
You tell me you want me to treat you nice. You want this. I get the nice house. We situate it, and 3 weeks later you say, well, I want this now. And that was one of the things we talked about before, that it's never ending. Women, and this is because this is from expert.
You mean some women?
Yeah, some.
Okay.
Because nothing is 100%.
The way you're talking is like all women.
Oh no, because nothing is all. When you tell me about guys, I have to take it as your experiences, because you can't. There's no way you dated all guys, because me and my brother don't know you. So when you say guys, I just take it from your experience. So women, ladies, girls, whatever. I'm listening as they call in and they tell you stuff and they write you letters. Well, you say it's the simple things that count. And I saw this post the other day, and this is what it said. As opposed to telling me you'll buy me the stars and the moon, why don't you just tell me you'll sit in the park and we can look up at the stars and the moon at night? And that was such a simple thing. How much does it cost to go to the park and just sit in the grass and look up? Most women don't seem to get that theory, because a lot of them, and you talk to some of your girlfriends, you know what I'm talking about. There are some good women, and they get caught up with their bad girlfriends, and they get that same stigma, birds of a feather, even though they just hanging out trying to see what's out there. But a lot of good women got bad representatives around them, and they miss out, because no man wants to be attacked about his income when we first meet. That shouldn't even be a question. Really?
That shouldn't be a question coming from a man either.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. But because the rules have changed so much, and because when I'm looking at guys, they do is like, when we first meet, honestly, I don't need to know where you work. I mean, I need to know your name, your phone number, and we go from there. Let's see if we click. Let's see if we click in general conversation. Let's go out somewhere and see if we click when we together and it's just us. And then you can know my last name. But somebody asked me. She said, "Can I call?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And she asked me what name I gave. She said, "What's your last name?" And I'm thinking, why you need all that just now? I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna like you like that. So
usually when they ask for your last name, they want to look you up.
And why? Let's see if we get along. Don't be wasting everybody's time. Certain phone conversations will kill a lot of things. Just because you pretty, some people are so pretty when they don't talk, and that's the best thing they got going for them. Once they talk, then you understand.
And you know what? I just thought of this. Like, say you do find a dude making $250 or $500 or whatever. He got all the material. He's meeting all the material requirements. When you gonna sit down and have a conversation with him, he might be ugly as hell. You might not like what he got to say. He may have just hit the lotto or didn't earn the money or whatever and still be an idiot. Just because he meets one criteria, that's the criteria that you're going to, he got 250,000. Let me just give him this cat. You know what I mean?
But now, and to be on this isn't the young lady that wrote the letter.
No, I mean, okay. Yeah, I understand she's not.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that's not important.
Yeah.
To me, that's all I'm saying.
You know these type of women we're talking about, though. You know them.
It's just not important. I feel like that as long as you have chemistry and you're able to get together, and if you can have like minds, you can build that 500 together.
Yeah, now I think chemistry is the most important thing.
Build 600, 700 together, and that's what I'm saying. I just missed that because that's what they did back in the day. My parents were married for 38 years. They built everything together.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It wasn't,
everybody's so scared of building together because we've become such a world of litigation, and I can admit there are times I'm scared of, because I'm like, if you do all this, you married shit, first thing I'm gonna do, as soon as she's unhappy, she's gonna want to go to divorce court and want to split. So it's just easier to keep it to myself because ain't nobody working nothing out nowadays. Everybody want to just do what they do and go straight into, marriage is so disposable now. There's no real long-term commitment, and that's part of the problem. We don't know how to date. We don't know where to date. We don't know where to go to date. I'm gonna throw my one shameless plug. Excuse me. Some women read this dumb Steve Harvey book, and you reading a book from a man who cheated that didn't follow his own rules. So he's supposed to be a grown man. If he didn't follow his rules and he's trying to get you to follow him, then you follow him down the same path to destruction. But I mean, I heard so many would say, "Yeah, Steve Harvey is a traitor." The same Steve Harvey that cheated on his wife and left her for a girl who didn't wait 90 days, and now he telling you that's what you want to do, and that's what you're gonna base your life on. So just buy your unhappiness sticker and go to the tattoo shop and have it tattooed on your forehead, because you're taking advice from the wrong people. Ask your parents. He don't host the gospel show no more. Ask your parents or grandparents, what did they do? And
that's how I look at it. I don't care about Steve Harvey. I just care about the examples that were before me, and that's what I look for. If I meet a man, it doesn't matter about how much money he makes. It's about what he has internally. Is he ambitious? Does he have goals? Is he faithful? Is he honest? These are the things that we're missing. We're coming into something talking about money when money means nothing. You can lose your money. Like the last gentleman, I think you were talking about, he can have, the letter.
You're right.
He said that his money can grow. But essentially, your money may not grow because a lot of people have lost their jobs with this economic issue. They've lost their job. They lost their money in the market. That can happen.
Right, but he was basing his on the girl saying, the pretty girl saying this was her expectation, which goes back to what we started off with with a woman expecting something, but what is she bringing to the table? Because my thing is, let's be able to grow together. Even if you want to, whoever makes the most money, and I'll use my producer, Roy does a radio show. He tricked me into coming on here, but that's neither here nor there. But when he meets a woman, she needs to understand that part of what he's gonna do is require him to be away. And if she wants to be around more, she should learn how to help him do some of his stuff. If all she's gonna do is complain about what he's doing, but she's not, if you can't share his dream, and to me that's a big thing I learned. If a woman can't share my dream, then I know she's not the woman for me, because when you reach for something, it's gonna require you to put in extra work. And this is such a quick fix society, and sex is the answer to everything. Let's just go have sex. Let's have great sex, and and Roy knows my favorite phrase, and my unspoken guests, they know I love to talk about these layaway girls, layaway girlfriends and boyfriends. They only good for nowadays because all you good for is sex, and we become such a sex-built society. Nobody's looking for anything long-term anymore. They say they are, but some of the expectations we've got. Roy's friend who had the 75 requirements, she looking for sex. That's why she got all this stuff, because she got in a bunch of deal breakers. So when she's dealing with a guy, eventually he's gonna break something that she wants, and she can get rid of him and move on to the next. And she's setting herself up so that she can be, as my brother said, she a tramp, and she just don't want to admit it. No, she a tramp.
Yeah, I say high class tramp.
So all she doing is she getting these guys, and as her time goes on, a deal is broken, she can move on to the next one.
Well,
and that's all I say. I'm sorry, go ahead, Roy.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to say this. I need to clarify something. She was an associate, did not classify as a friend. I said Facebook friend.
Oh, Facebook friend.
So she an associate. Yeah, that.
Okay. So she's a Facebook tramp.
Did you like my Facebook page? Or are you following me? Or are you helping me with my stash, young lady?
I think we lost her.
Oh, she left on that. Hey, caller, welcome to Random Thoughts with D.
No, ain't no more caller. That was she left.
She hung up on me.
Yeah, she went go.
Oh, so we coming to Duluth to find you.
Actually, let's go ahead and do a break.
Hey, we're going to a commercial break. I will be right back. This is Random Thoughts with DVP featuring my little brother Shawn, and my favorite co-host Roy, who's sitting behind chilling. All right, see you in a second.
Everyone needs a way to add gold to their financial portfolio. Carrot Bars International makes gold affordable to the masses with the freegoldplan.com. Get gold in 24 karat 999.9% pure gold bullion in small affordable weights. Save your money in gold and even get paid to share with others how to do the same. No broker fees, no setup fees, and with referrals, your gold can be free. Go to thefreegoldplan.com. That's thefreegoldplan.com now.
Tap Out Studios of Hollywood is one of Atlanta's newest visual and performing arts centers designed for you to perfect your creativity. Our 3,000 square foot event space includes a full bar, VIP section, movie screen, and 2 stages. Take advantage of our Spring Fling package deal for new and existing clients. Save over 40% when you rent our venue for $700 for events with more than 100 people. For booking information, contact Kendra at 404-578-1454. Located less than a half a mile off of I-20 off Fulton Industrial, we are Tap Out Studios of Hollywood, 620 Interchange Drive. Tap Out Studios of Hollywood, inspiring creativity, changing lives, and making dreams come true.
Oh, this has been a day I want to forget. From not finding my keys, to running late for my big meeting, then having the client cancel the meeting, to my boss wanting to revamp the entire proposal this weekend. This is really a day for a hot tub and a big glass of my tranquility wine.
The skilled winemakers of Countryside Vineyards craft quality muscadine grapes into fine wine. Known for their distinctive flavors and characters, these hybrid southern grapes create a sweet class of robust wine. So the next time you're out, ask for Tranquility Wines or order yours online today by visiting them at floridavineyard.com.
Now this is just what I needed. Tranquility Wine. Why can't everything be this relaxing?
Tranquility Wines, for those times when nothing else matters. Please enjoy responsibly, and remember, you must be 21 years old to drink.
Lisa, you've been staring at that computer screen for 30 minutes. What's wrong?
Oh, it's my new marketing campaign. I want to tell people how great my business is, but I don't know what to say. I need copy for the website, newsletters, and brochure, and I'm drawing a blank. Writing just isn't my thing.
My boss boss had the same problem, and he called Put It in Writing Professional Writing Service.
Put it in writing? What's that?
It's a business just for people who need copywriting but don't have the budget for the big marketing and PR firms. They help my company tell everyone about the great products and services we offer through our website. And when my cousin recorded his CD, Put It in Writing wrote his bio and press release. They even do resumes.
That's good to know, because I'll be looking for a job if this business doesn't take off.
Don't worry. Call the professionals at Put It in Writing at 901-359-6629 and check out the website at putitinwriting2.com. That's putitinwriting2.com.
Are you in need of a dessert for a special event? Maybe a custom birthday cake. I know, it's your wedding day and you want a cake that will stimulate your taste buds and capture and create the memories for that special day. Well, Sweet Destination should be your choice. Let master sweet designer Montevia Gamble create a unique and delicious cake for your special occasion. But that's not all. Sweet Destination also creates other desserts, from cheesecakes, homemade fudge, brownies, cookies, pies, cake pops, cupcakes, and just about anything that you can think of. So check them out at sweetdestinations.com or on Facebook under Sweet Destinations. Remember, the greatest conversations take place on the road to the sweetest destinations of the human mind. So let's do more than business. Let's make memorable moments. We are Sweet Destinations.
And we are back. Random Thoughts with DVP and his baby brother Shawn. We're in the house. We're having a good time. We're talking about deal breakers and deal makers. And this
So
is
we
thing.
say.
Deal breaker. A man who has children with more than 2 women. A man who does not like sports. A man who doesn't make decisions as an us. Insecurity and or has any feminine qualities.
Well, that means they ain't gonna get nobody, cause like if you get an older man, he probably gonna have more than 2 kids. Then you try to get one of them young boys, they metrosexual. And so I mean he gonna have some feminine qualities, so you just gonna be jacking off by yourself.
Nat, what's a feminine quality? Since I mean I know I can call your name out because you ain't shy. And so we've been threatened by Natalie and Ray. They're gonna come down here and get us straight. I'm
I don't want to hear nothing they got to say, cause they ain't call.
They coming to get us straight. So
they ain't call nobody. You don't be sending me no threats through no texts.
Yeah, nah, I'm not part of that. You know, I'm gonna sit back and watch. Be like, wow, they look really violent.
I'm trying to be a professional. Did he just jump off the bus?
I thought he did. Yeah, no, I'm not part of that player.
Right in the traffic,
right out the door. He said, "That's they know."
He waved by. Hey, he done ate the food and throw it. I'm like, really? I just got this man some good food and also he just like that.
Wow.
I tell you,
Dia just made a comment. She said, "Ain't nothing wrong with jacking off."
That's what and if that's what I'm telling you, ain't nothing wrong with it. And tell her, let me watch.
Once again, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express with cable. I don't know anything about any of this. Got all my research material from online. From who? Phone number. And he wants me to get y'all phone number again, knowing that I don't have it wrote down. The phone number is 67. He got a microphone. He making me do this. This is.
He is working the chords.
The phone number is 678-701-3738. Call us and see what you're thinking. Natalie, Ray, call. Don't be scared.
Yeah,
don't be
I'm
scared.
here. I'm waiting on you. I've been looking out the front door, thinking you finna kick it in.
And you know, I got a message that said Shawn Bell is hilarious. I double dog dare you to call in and say it to his ears.
I bet they won't. Who said it?
I double dog.
She better not be fat.
I ain't gonna call no names. So I'm just saying, you know, and you know, it's so funny. I wish we was like Do y'all remember
we need a video
Howard Stern in the early days? Howard Stern, that's the guy that had the long black hair, right?
Yeah, he's still
and,
alive.
I mean, because we're in a little space and we having so much fun, and we got a guest who we can't call her name, and
pretty light skinned girl. That's a nickname.
Yeah, the pretty light skinned girl. That's what we're gonna call her for short purpose. And she got so much to say, but I don't know. And so she gonna tell Shawn, and Shawn gonna translate it for you from pretty light skinned girl.
Actually, we gotta clarify something, y'all. We gotta clarify something because see, this is Southern vernacular. All right. She is not light skinned. She high yellow.
Okay, you right. Cause my baby mama light skinned. This pretty high yellow.
That's
girl.
she high yellow. Cause see, that's a regular complexion.
But I ain't gonna say that.
See, we gotta explain the differences. Light skin is just a lighter shade of brown.
Yeah, you're right.
They get out in the sun, they get to us.
Yeah.
They get to our shade. She get out in the sun, that's high yellow. That's her color.
She get out in the sun, she gonna get red. That's it. Right. She is not gonna get no darker. She gonna get red.
She high yellow. She ain't. She not light skin.
The kind that if she thinks she seen you with another girl, she gonna try to cut you. That color.
Yeah, you might think she. Yeah, you might mistake her for. You might mistake her for Creole, like she gonna put them roots on you.
Hold on. I think she got her hand on my brother's leg while I'm sitting right here.
Look.
No, we need some video.
You already said I'm the sexy one.
Hey, that's how violence in the workplace start right there. I mean, I look over, she got.
I know. I told you he's real.
Hold on, and now she nudging on him. Okay, let me tell y'all what sexual innuendo is. Okay, just in case y'all don't know, a man is considered sexual innuendo to a man when you touch him on the leg. I don't care what the touch is for. If it don't cause a Charlie horse, it's sexual innuendo.
It's only.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. It's kind of like rubbing on a bald man's head. I don't care what you meant. Our thoughts go straight to the gutter. Straight. No pass and go. No collecting $200. They straight to, Mama. I saw this on Halloween. I'm saying what Roy told me.
I don't have a bald head.
Since he gonna throw me under the bus. So it's just certain things you can't be doing.
Somebody called it. I bet they called it.
Let's see who. Caller, welcome to Random Thoughts with DVP. Let me put on my professional voice. Where you calling from, caller?
And what is your comment?
I'm calling from McDonough, Georgia.
Oh man, I recognize that voice.
Who it is?
Shawn, you in trouble?
Hello,
Shawn, Mr. Bubble.
Who? And what is your comment, caller?
Shawn, let me introduce you to Natalie, Shawn.
Natalie, what's happening?
You said I was scared to call.
I said call. So you calling what you want to talk about? I'm here. Let's go.
I sure ain't scared no darn bells either.
Kick in, man. Talk about what you want to talk about. We ain't here to argue. Are you a fan of the show?
I said a man with children with more than two women, not more than two children.
Okay, look. I got two kids. They 17 months apart. And it's not really my fault that I have two baby mamas. I was raped. Straight up. Shawty put a Mickey in my drink. I tried to hide in the closet. You know y'all got the big closet. I'm hiding in the closet on the shoe boxes. This heifer came in there and took it. She just took it. And I couldn't call the police. My brother was police. I couldn't. He was just laughed at me when I said I've been raped. I've been violated. And next thing we know, I got a baby on the way. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Now, my first baby is with my childhood sweetheart. I was with her for 17 years. It just so happened that my kids are 17 months apart.
Okay.
So,
well, you may want to play a disclaimer right now.
I'm just saying, what disclaimer? I'm telling you the truth. I was sexually assaulted by a female. I would tell you her name, but she works at a well-known establishment, and I don't want to get her in no trouble.
And we're scared of her.
Yeah, because she light-skinned. She light-skinned. And then my dumb ass taught her how to fight. I don't ask
I want to know what the problem is with light-skinned women.
You want to know what the problem is? Are you light-skinned?
Yes, I'm very light-skinned.
Do you look in the mirror often?
She high yellow too. She
okay.
not. She not.
So you look in the mirror, right?
Yes.
So you gonna ask me what the problem is right after you looking in the mirror?
But it's her descent makes her light-skinned.
Let me ask you something.
She's not Mexican.
Are you married or you in a relationship currently?
I am in a relationship.
You are? What did you say?
I am in a relationship.
Okay. And how long has this relationship been going on?
5 years.
5 years. So straight up, just right now, quickly, how many times have you hit him?
No, not once.
You are lying. I don't believe you. I really
my
don't
mom
believe you.
always told me, if you're going to hit a man, be ready to get your ass whooped.
Now, you right about that. That's true. Now, you heard me make that statement earlier. If you've been listening the whole time, like you should have been like a true loyal fan.
Oh, she's a loyal fan.
Okay. So, you have never just
you know, he was looking at the girl the wrong way when y'all walking and just, you know, punched him in the arm. I ain't talking about just slap him on there.
Oh, and I get she's cool. She's cooler than the fan.
Oh, now
she's
see,
super cool.
I see personally, I've only maybe out of all the women I've dated in my entire life, I've only dated 2 women that didn't like women. So if I'm with a girl and most time they see it first, like, boy, look at that over there. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't rolling like that. Now.
You know, I ain't asked you to roll with me though, cause I know you seen vibes.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm not into women, but I can appreciate a woman for her beauty.
And that's all I'm trying to do. Just appreciate. But now back to the light skin thing. You say you ain't hit this one, but you say, have you ever hit one of your better halves?
Yes.
Oh, see, okay, that's all I'm saying. Most light skinned women violent. Not all, because I have not dated all of y'all. And I ain't even really seen you, but as a, you know, as a rule.
And here's the thing, and that's why, you know, I did it. I was young. And, you know, he didn't hit me. I've never been hit by a man.
Thank you.
And my mom said that I called my mom and I told her what I did. And I was like, you know, Miss Bad. And I was like, and I did this and I hit him. And my mom said, well, whoa, you hit him? She said, and you still on the phone talking to me? She said, you should have gotten your ass whooped.
I agree. But, you know.
Now, we don't advocate violence.
Yo, I don't advocate violence.
Mention not hitting women.
But if you hit me in the face, you might have to get a tooth replaced.
That sound like one of them Johnny Cochran speeches.
Hey, you know, I can rhyme sometime.
So,
but, you know, but we talked about it briefly last night. People attract as crazy as they are.
I'm not quite sure that's so true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you think
you
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about you.
But do you think Shawty was crazy like? I mean, you crazy like Shawty?
But
yo, ex called me when I was in another state.
Remember that you met her too. We didn't see that like that. It came out. That came out.
It came out like a week after I met her.
No, not it came out. We was in DC. How bad it was.
Yeah.
DC is when we found out
that's
what
psycho.
was. I never knew she had. DC brought a lot out.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because remember, y'all were cool. Y'all were cool that day.
Yeah.
Y'all was gonna go to a game together. Then next thing you know, everybody was going to the gun range.
Yeah. Not everybody, just her.
Yeah. No, with my guns.
Yeah.
Go figure that.
But that's I'm sorry, we just brought you on a family story. I'm sorry.
But I mean, at any moment, anybody can snap. You can make a person snap.
We was we weren't even
Some
this time
some
zone.
people can step back and breathe and just be like, okay, this ain't worth it. And some people just snap at the moment.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Any man who wears makeup, if Prince was a little taller, because I put on one of my things, I don't trust a man that wear makeup, and everybody started telling me about Prince. I don't care who he is. If a man wear makeup and high heels, I got issues. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't do that. You know, so, I mean, and I know a lot of men who wear eyeliner to, you know, accentuate their eyes and make them bigger.
They sit when they pee.
I'm sorry, I can't do
Hold
that.
on, I really do have to make a statement on this, cause everybody, and I'm almost want to say, every man who wear makeup probably do sit down when he pee, except for Prince. He's the one exception. Everybody, it's an exception to every rule.
Because he's so low.
Prince a player.
Yeah.
If he ain't a player, he got some of the best girlfriends in the world, and who all gonna admit that they done slept with him, and everybody gorgeous. Well, you know, I'm like it's an exception to every rule, and probably 99.9% of dudes who wear makeup who ain't in acting is probably gay. But Prince, that's a player.
Yeah, but he said too, just cause he's short. He probably tired by the time he go to the bathroom.
He's also an entertainer.
Yeah. But I mean,
so you know, I don't know if he sits around at home, you know, wearing makeup, or you know, you're going to the mall with your girl, you're wearing makeup. I don't know that about him.
One of my sister-in-laws actually dated Prince, but they all from the same state.
Well, Yolanda said that a man in makeup is a deal breaker.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, my almost girlfriend Yolanda at the gas station who left me, or is this another Yolanda?
Well, Yolanda was the first of those two callers.
My girlfriend who, in Orlando.
In Orlando, correct.
Okay, Yolanda, I'm gonna makeup and I do pump gas. So are we back to being pre-engaged? I'm just trying to get. Oh, and have you asked her, did she like my page yet?
He's so silly. I swear he's so silly.
Who? Hold on. Who's silly?
You.
Why I gotta be silly? I'm watching my two guests that will never be invited back to the show. I'm watching them do way too much touching.
I just signed a contract with Roy. He told me I'm coming back. We signed contracts and everything.
Yeah, the same
deal.
contract I signed. They said, this would only be, 63 minutes, and my union rep is coming to talk. Let me see what else we got.
Roy alone. He's a good guy.
There you go. You bit that out.
Take the cape off. Jesus.
He's just sitting back and see. I'm telling you, y'all, anybody who listens to y'all know Roy usually is more interactive. Roy has really enjoyed this food. He's just over there sitting, smiling like a little chest cat. He don't care what's going on. He done already threw me and Shawn under the bus. I think he wants some more of my rice, but I'm finna take my stuff and I'm finna take my balls and I'm finna leave. Look,
Okay, but I have a question for you.
Y'all ain't gonna. Roy, he went back to 76. He went back to 76. Roy just went 3rd grade on me. Roy stuck his finger in his mouth and stuck his spit finger in my rice. I'm gonna just tell you. The show is the show over. I'm finna put what's doing that? He off the mic and walked off. I'm finna walk off. I can't believe.
Oh my God, I had that in so long.
Hey, well, I mean, my aunt used to do that all the time.
Yolanda said she did like the page, and Dia said she did not like the page. Dia, because Dia light skin though. She a hitter dude.
Oh, but Dia, I like light skinned women now. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I think me and my brother both like light skinned women.
Oh yeah,
we just have to take breaks with a little bit more drama.
I have to take breaks
just
from
like women.
Oh, I love women.
There is no mistaking that fact.
Oh, now you want to eat out the bowl?
Don't get it, Mr.
Oh, I'm eating the rest of it now.
You could have ate it from the bowl. You don't stuck your finger now.
See, I ain't stick my finger on the spoon.
Okay, now who didn't like my page because she light skinned? Cause I don't want to have to do a light skinned, dark skinned show next week.
And see, here's the thing. Me and my brother, we actually love light-skinned women. It's just
we love pretty women.
Get in relationships with them, they always turn on us.
Yeah, we love pretty women. Yolanda, you pretty because Dia give me a hard time because of my brother. So Yolanda, I'm coming to pump your gas and I'm gonna smile at you.
Send some pictures. That's what we need.
Don't fall for it, Yolanda.
Send what? Girl, send a picture.
Hey man,
I ain't scared of you to see my picture.
Where's that disconnect button?
Yeah. Who are we talking to? This
this Natalie.
Oh yeah, Natalie. Yeah.
With the 12 names, but I mean that's a whole different story.
That's right. Natalie is light skinned. I seen her picture.
But she cool.
No, it's not. Excuse me. Natalie is high yellow.
High yellow.
Cause Natalie's Hispanic.
She don't even.
He can't talk again.
Crayola don't even have her color. Crayola don't even have her color. I just thought about that.
Wow.
Actually, yes, she do. That's peach.
Now see, it's peach. Yeah. See, I'm telling you. See, this
is
right here.
the right color.
Oh, no, that's too.
See, it's almost right there. See, it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do have a question for real.
What's your question for real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I want to know from other women because I know you guys can't answer.
Okay, we got a woman in the studio. We got a woman here who is dying to say something.
I have heard that bisexual men are the best lovers.
Okay, wait, let me explain something. There's no such thing as, I don't care what nobody says. There's no such thing as a bisexual man. He's gay. He gay. If you rough riding, you gay. I'm sorry, and if I know homosexual people.
Politically correct.
Yeah, no, forget that.
We don't need to be politically correct on this show. If he mess with boys, he is a punk.
Yeah.
And then if he mess with boys and girls, somebody need to touch him.
Well, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna say he's a punk. He's gay. No, there's no men cannot straddle the fence on that.
No,
because there's no because like with some women they can say when women do that they say that
for women that's okay for women.
Well, they say a lot of times it's more of an emotional thing. And it's
it's not okay.
Right? No, I'm not saying I didn't say that. That's why I say I didn't say that. I'm not that. But there's a difference. There ain't nothing emotional about that with men. If you letting somebody into the exit zone. That area was built for one thing, the release of waste.
The whole thing about that is, if the dude is playing for both teams, and now it's different if the female knows and she agree and she want to deal with that, then that's on her. She crazy. But really not having a problem with it.
Men that go both ways.
And something is wrong with those women. They need counseling.
But I heard that they are the best lovers.
I really couldn't.
Well, no. Here's what it is. Those women that say that. They've just had regular heterosexual men who work, as we say all the time, be not that attentive and don't know what they do.
That's what it is.
They just ain't.
Those women need to be. Yeah, they probably need to venture out more.
But
That's probably what they need. And quit doing drugs.
If your guys are
I mean, I know that you can't answer. I'm thinking maybe the lady.
Oh well, the lady. That's actually that was a question to the ladies. That's right.
Men are better lovers than.
Put the mic in front of them. We ain't gonna call your name. Let her have a mic. What do you think about it?
Never been with a bisexual man.
And which? Hold on.
You ain't trying. Are you trying to be?
Don't want to be with one.
And why not?
You don't want to have the best love of your life?
Why would you not be
The best love of my life is being with a man who's only been with a woman.
Thank you.
I'm saying, but you don't want to have you know the stars, the shaking legs, the toe curling.
You think something's wrong with a man who mess with men, don't you?
No, I know there is.
See, you heard that? You heard that?
Yeah, sword fighting should be illegal in all the states. I'm just saying, sword fighting is just. But yeah, I mean, but that's to me that's almost like saying, you know, I heard a rumor before that ugly girls were better in bed, and I mean, it's a lot of people.
I wouldn't even venture to find out. I tell you that I wouldn't even want to venture to find out.
I mean, because I've had great sex with some pretty women, so and you know, I can't lie. I tried it one time because I heard the rumor, and I went back and punched everybody who told me that lie. Because it's
I
a
can tell you
motivation
one
thing.
thing about ugly girls.
They're fertile.
They're fertile.
They're fertile.
You can't find one without a baby.
Lots of them.
And you can't find their baby daddy.
So Natalie, how much research? Because you know, I'm gonna go back to something you said when you first got me in trouble with the what was her phrase?
Oh, wait a minute. I just got a response from a woman.
Okay.
She did say, Dia. She said the bisexual men are better lovers.
And I think Dia is on something that we shouldn't be passing around.
Yeah, I'm angry, but no, because her question was the women, so I wanted to make sure we got her response.
Okay, tell the woman in house with us said,
Deal. I don't know if you can call in or if you can just keep talking to Roy via the page. What makes them better lovers?
Oh, you need to call in because I ain't even gonna say that because I don't want to co-sign on that. I don't want to co-sign on none of that response. I ain't respond. I ain't repeating that response or nothing.
Oh, she responded.
Yeah,
no, I said if she does, I said I'm not.
But see,
I don't want her to. I'm not. I want you to call back in and get that answer.
Tell her to call in because I need to hear her voice.
But see, she may be like Natalie was and she couldn't call in.
Yeah.
If that's on what
Bill was the one who was just on the phone.
I'm saying, and she may be busy now. Maybe that's why she had to hang up. So I'm saying, if she can't, if she type it, one of us will read her. She may not be. She may. You know, she may be like some other people who texting me because they're in meetings.
I'm eating rice. I ain't saying nothing about. I ain't got to say nothing about no men, bisexual men being better lovers.
That's what I'm saying. Sean will read it. He's
I
ain't gonna let him say that.
I'm offended by the whole thought process.
I'm gonna delete that comment as soon as it go. I can't even talk right.
Put it on the page, dear, because that means now you got like the page. Just go on and act right.
I'm offended by the whole statement.
Where's Yolanda at? Is Yolanda? You still with me, Yolanda?
She's still there.
Yolanda, what
she just said? LOL, that ugly girls are fertile.
Oh, but that's a true statement. See, you can do some research on that because I have myself. Every ugly girl I knew in elementary. That's how I'm saying it. My grandmama told me, like, look, right now when you're in the 6th grade, look at all the girls you think ugly. I guarantee you before you graduate, they gonna have a baby. And it was maybe 2 or 3 got passed, but they had babies before they were 20. Ugly girls are fertile. It's just because 85% of the world ugly. We are 115%.
You gotta say that in the mic. I don't think they heard it.
We are part of the 15% that is good looking. And you can call me arrogant or whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And that's just and I'm not taking credit for how I look because my parents made me look this way. But I was one of the lucky ones that I had 2 cute people who had sex and made me. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. It's like I'm almost like a male Kim Kardashian. I'm just profiting off my looks. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to do with them.
So much alike and so different. That's all I can say. So much alike and so different.
Yeah, because he say the stuff. I mean, I say the stuff my brother want to say, but he feels too humble to say it. I'm like, fuck it. You can't beat me.
He just.
Hey, we're gonna do this, Natalie. We're gonna take a break. If you can call us back after the break, sweetie, that'll be great. Okay.
Okay.
Love you, Natalie. We're gonna go to a break, but during the break, we're actually gonna
Try this Facebook.
I'm gonna be funny.
Suffer from some kind of hearing loss.
We're gonna play some stuff over the break, so we'll be back in a minute.
More likely than not, talking isn't the most effective way to communicate with a bitch. That's when you have to hit her.
Whoa, what?
You tell her what you want her to do. If she say no, hit the bitch. Simple.
But I couldn't hit Sarah. I couldn't hit any woman.
Has not hitting the bitch been working? I mean, scientifically speaking, has not hitting the bitch achieved the desired results?
No way. I can't. I couldn't.
Tom,
I won't.
Tom, take a deep breath. It's okay. People have phobias. Some niggas can't cross bridges. You can't go upside a bitch's head. Okay, we can beat this. Tom, this is my bottom bitch sweetest taboo. Now she's gonna help you learn how to reestablish dominance at home.
Hello.
Taboo will be playing the role of your wife. Now, approach Taboo, grab her arm firmly, and command her to leave with you.
Okay. Sarah, get your behind.
Stop. Say bitch.
Do I have to call her a bitch, really?
Yes, Tom, you have to call her a bitch. Trust me on this one. I've done the research. Now try again.
Bitch, get your behind.
Ass.
Bitch, get your ass in the car.
Kiss my ass, you little dick faggot motherfucker. If you was any kind of real man, I wouldn't be here without you in the first place.
Wait, hold on. I don't think that's what Sarah would say.
It's now tragically obvious that reasoning with the bitch is not gonna work, Tom. You have to hit her.
I'm an assistant district attorney, for Christ's sake.
Tom, you have to get past this.
It's okay, faggot. Really?
See, faggot, she just gave you permission.
Ow!
You see that? Bitch has no problem hitting you.
All right, ladies. Okay, look out.
You're definitely allowed by law to hit her now, Tom. It's self-defense.
Okay?
Sweetest Taboo, you are in rare form.
And we are back, and you know what? We ain't taking no more commercial breaks. I told you, you know, when you're in a room full of guys, and guys who are kind of unfiltered, we just kind of we're just there. So you know, the three of us sitting here with our serve for the eating, who gave us some great food, and you know, we was having some boy talk because we forgot she here because this is what we do. And she said with the straightest of faces, I'm finna go to the car and get my goodies. And all of us, there's certain things you just don't say to guys. You don't say, I'm going to get my goodies. You don't say, can I rub your head? You don't say, do you want some? You need to have real specific statements when you're in a room full of men sometimes. Because all of those, the FCC knew what we was thinking in their call. But when she said she got to go to the car to get her goodie, and then across, now one hour matter, she was talking about a headache powder.
Oh, she meant goody.
Yeah.
When you
See,
said
you still
goody,
didn't know what she was talking about. She just walked out. You just told her to go.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was lost because I'm like, her goodies are detachable. What is going on? I missed something.
Just in the car. What
I need to switch to an iPhone because
sitting around here with a drawer. This ain't a drawer.
Obviously, something going wrong.
Are
we waiting? Did the lady send another response? Because I'm waiting to. Because
Andy, are you going to call back in? Let me ask. I'll ask her because I know she's listening. I don't know if she can call back in.
Well, here's my question to her. And any woman who has sex with a man that they know goes both ways. Like, do you not care about your own personal health? You know what I mean? Because that would just scare me. That would even, like, if I had a daughter and she told me she's dating a dude who is a known homo. I mean, because to me, it's nobody. You's gay, and now you just going back and forth to different teams. You putting too much risk on your own self for just some sexual gratification when you could just teach a straight heterosexual man what you like or whatever. You know, go get you a young one and train him or whatever, find an old freaky one. But them bisexual men, you just putting your life in danger.
But and I ain't gonna co-sign on the theory, even though I understand. I'm a little bit more open-minded, even though I ain't going for it. But I guess if you are, and I guess the better word would be multi-talented. I'm using this as a completely neutral party because if a girl can love a man and a woman, I guess that means she knows how to do the best for both people. And I guess it's the same thing for a gay dude. I don't want nobody to. I don't want a detailed explanation. I just can't fathom that thought. But I'll just say, hey, if it works for you, it's somebody for everybody.
Well, let me give you a more direct outlook. Why would any woman want to be with a man who just finished acting like a bitch?
Maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't know till after the fact.
If he done told her,
but I'm saying maybe.
Okay. Now he done told her. Now she know he was a bitch in another relationship. How is he gonna be a man to her?
Maybe he what? Maybe he was a stud, and maybe he was.
Either way, he did some gay things. So how is he gonna be a full man to this woman after he just been womanly with another man?
What the rap song say? A lot of these dudes is bitches too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, if that's what floats your boat, who are we to say? But you know what? I think, and I can't swear to this, but I think if I was meeting a woman in the beginning of a relationship, if she shared with me that she had been with a bisexual man, I think it would make me really slow my roll.
Oh, it would make me stop messing with her.
Well, and Dia just said she didn't find out until afterwards.
Okay, and then that you get a pass, but did you do it again after you found out? Is the question.
But even if she didn't, the original concept was about who was a better lover.
Yeah.
So without her knowing, whether she did again, it won't take away the fact who her best lover was.
Yeah. But
so if he was her best lover, and that was the original question.
Yeah.
So I mean, we don't get off into her what she did afterwards.
Right.
The question was, are they better lovers? And
she says yes.
Right. And if she was,
she ain't slept with me. She ain't slept with me, so she lying. She lied. Let me just put it out there. She lied. You ain't slept with me. So don't sit there and say some gay dude is better than me.
Well, Shawn, you gotta remember, she already think you don't like light-skinned women.
I like light-skinned women. I like high yellow. Don't get me wrong. I like high yellow. I like light skin. I like paper brown, whatever. I like all women as long as they pretty, can make me laugh and have a beautiful smile. But the thing is, don't sit here and tell me some Tutti Frutti is better than me when you ain't tried me.
She said he was the best that she's had.
You probably ain't had but 3 then.
No, she said she didn't have more than 3.
Well, and the thing, and the thing is,
nah, see, look at you. Have you had more than 3? Does that make you loose?
Yes, I'm gonna tell y'all the Trump. I ain't scared to say it. They got my picture up at Trump Hall.
Shawn is a recovering slut.
Yeah, man. The picture, I got my Trump card in my back pocket. Want to see it? Here you go.
I say we're so much alike and so different.
I'm gonna say this though. Now, don't get me wrong. My brother and I both. When we single. When we are like we are now, single, unencumbered by a monogamous relationship, yeah, we free.
Wow, he just went SAT on everybody to straighten that out for real.
But when I'm in a relationship, I'm monogamous. Whoever I'm with them until they fuck up. And then, you know, because it's never my fault. It's never my fault. Never. My grandmama told me. You know what I'm talking about? So with it, but until that moment, like right now, I'm free. So I can have threesomes, foursomes, whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? Here I go. But when I get a relationship, so I don't want y'all just thinking me and my brothers whores. We're not whores. We're tramps. It's
no, he's a tramp. I'm sorry, he's a slut.
Okay, me, my brother just easy. I put a name on mine.
No. I'm cheap, not easy. You're easy and not cheap. I already got my
cheap. You gotta give me some Jordans or something.
I like McDonald's.
I really have Chick-fil-A.
So I'm just saying, yeah. So much alike and so different.
Is that somebody knocking, or is that the chair? I think it was the chair.
I'm like, man, you looking at dog. I'm thinking LCC out there.
We this is Miami. I'm hearing movements and sounds, and I'm like looking around, like, what? Okay, what's that? So,
man, y'all have this is. I don't know. I think I'm
really having a good time with you people.
When is my vacation?
We got about 12 minutes.
Is that in my contract? A vacation? Take my vacation.
And who was I just speaking to? Raylene? Who's that? Raylene?
No, well, you was talking to Natalie.
Okay, Natalie. Next week, you need to bring me some brownies. You know what I need in them. Kick in.
Oh, and she just posted something.
Yeah, it need to be about them brownies.
Hold on. Who said you people?
What you mean, you people?
That's a joke from last night.
Sterling's in here. What's the dude's name?
Sterling. Yeah, that was from the conversation last night.
Who said you people? So we'll know. Who to suspend for 2 weeks. Was it
me again? Probably.
I mean, because I don't know what she mean. What did we say after you people?
Oh no, we was just talking. It was a play on words with Dawn. Everybody who say you people now, we got to suspend them so we stay. So we stay in line with the NBA.
Oh, okay. You mean like them high yellow peoples?
Oh, so yeah, okay. It was Shawn. So yeah, we're gonna suspend Shawn for 2 weeks and make him pay $2.57, and we're gonna make him do.
Natalie got it for me.
We're gonna make him do some community service with light skinned people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did. She highlighted you. She tagged you.
Tell her to bring the brownies and we can talk about it.
So y'all are something special. I'm scared. This show was so much fun, and I'm traumatized. I need therapists. There any therapists who do nude therapy? I got to think about nudity, just in case anybody was wondering. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. What we talking about? Deal breakers and deal makers,
right?
Roy,
maybe about 10
let me try to have a little civil conversation for a second. Roy, what's a priority? in a relationship? What's a give me three? Give me three priorities. They don't have to be your top three. Just give me.
Well,
three
actually, I mean, I personally only have 3 priorities.
Okay, what are your 3?
No smoking.
Smoking. No smoking.
Just no smoking at all. I can't deal with that.
Okay.
I've got to have somebody that I like to say believes in a higher power, because I think religion
spiritual.
Yeah, because religion is a very detrimental thing, and because it's always been used to control people.
Okay, no smoking is spiritual.
Wow. See, I mean, I told you my priorities list.
Yeah.
I think it may be. You know what? I've got to have someone who understands being a lady.
Okay.
I've got to have someone that understands being a lady, just because of how I am, the things that I want to do. I can't have Laquita all the time. I mean, baby, if you want to be Laquita at the house, that's fine. But you can't be Laquita when we sitting across the table from Fortune 500 CEOs, and I'm talking with a sponsor I need you to be able to hold an intelligent conversation. I need her to be an intelligent lady. Let me put it that way. I have to have an intelligent lady.
So those are 3 of your priorities.
Those are the priorities. So yeah, I probably do have 7. I think I do have 7 priorities.
Just 3.
Yeah, that's it. So
Shawn, give me 3 priorities. 3 priorities. These are must-haves. There's no negotiation.
Haves or can't haves too.
Yeah,
so,
must-haves or can't have. Either way. What are 3 that are just non-negotiable?
She has to be, like he said, she has to be intelligent.
Intelligence. Okay.
She has to have a sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Yeah, to deal with you, she got to.
And she has to have a moral code. I mean, whether you want to call it spirituality or whatever, but I'd have to know she has to have a moral code.
A value system.
It's got to be some levels that you won't go to.
Yeah.
Okay, ask the unnamed lady next to you what are her 3, and just translate for me. Since she's scared of the microphone. Ain't no need to looking around like we don't know you here. It ain't before people in the room.
Spiritual. Affectionate. And intelligence.
Those are
you. Oriented.
My 3. You gotta have a good sense of humor, intelligence, and you gotta be able to make me be able to have X-rated thoughts about you. It's just it. I mean, if I can't think nasty about you, I don't need to be with you. You might as well be my sister.
Now hold on.
Since you brought that up, this is a deal breaker right here. If I can't wake up at 3 in the morning and roll over and look at you and want you, that's it. I mean, for real. And I think that because you cannot have a long-lasting relationship if you cannot just wake up at 3 in the morning and look at my baby.
Well, see, and you know what? And it's funny because women don't understand that about men. And I think a lot of women take that for granted because they feel like that most men are tramps, or whatever. So they be like, "Oh, he'll stick anything," man. And you have to understand. Well, and we gonna put it. I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna go to 75%. 75% of men will stick their pole in anything that roll over and move. Some dudes will. They don't care. It ain't. They just don't care.
I have met some of those. You're right.
Right.
I have met some.
But when you talk, like you said, when you're talking about a long-term relationship, if your man does not call you up at some point and say, "Baby, meet me at the house for lunch," you gonna have a problem. Because I'm telling you, men are physical creatures, and your first thought, and that's actually, and it's funny. I know Darren's heard me say this. I said this on a couple of shows before. I don't care what anybody says, but for me, a smile is the most important thing that a woman can have. Because that smile is always going to be in my head. So 2 things are going to happen with me with that smile. One, that smile is going to be the thing that I see that will keep me from doing something I probably shouldn't do. And number 2, that smile is going to make me remember what we did and that I want to get back there, and I'm trying to get there now.
Especially if you know that smile is for you.
There it is. He put the icing on the cake right there. The smile, because I know it's for me. So if I trust and believe in you, because once you feel that smile is everybody else's too, it's a done deal. You like, you know what? Be gone, deuces. It don't matter to me no more. And it's funny because I watch people on Facebook, and we talked about this briefly. A woman that puts a whole lot of pictures on Facebook in any and everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dudes. You get a lot of likes. You get a lot of comments because they want to stick you.
But something is wrong with you.
Well, not even that. They need narcissism is what it is.
Yeah.
But dudes don't want that. They want to make sure that well, let me change that. Men want to know that there's some stuff that's just for me.
Yeah, really.
I don't want. If everybody else can get it, why? What's the whole saying? Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Like
Granny used to say it.
Let's just say one of my exes. I won't say which one.
Number two.
At a certain,
I'm sorry.
She, one of them a dancer, and she will always say, "Well, why you don't come to the club and see me?" I'm like, "Shawty, we was together like 5 years. I saw you naked every day. Why would I come pay to see you naked now? And I don't even deal with you no more." You know what I mean? I think about stuff like that. Like, you want me to come in there and see you naked around everybody else, and I was in a 5-year relationship with you. That shit don't even sound right.
Yeah, that's yeah. Cause and like I said, cause that's what somebody said. I'm like, yo, you know, if you met,
cause she didn't dance when we were together. She didn't become a dancer till after we broke up.
Oh, okay.
You know, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, you don't make no sense to me. Like,
right.
What you doing now? You waited to now to dance, and now you want me? I'm not finna participate. And everybody knows I'm a strip club aficionado. I love strip clubs, but
where do we come from?
Strip club. And I mean, truthfully. And I don't know if my brother ever told you this story. We hung out as kids. Then we didn't see each other for years. When we met back up after we were grown, it was at a strip club. And then, like, people were saying, it's this guy in the strip club look just like you. I'm like, nobody in here looking like me. You know what I'm saying? And then he was hearing the same thing from his chicks. And we just happened to meet up and like, you be up there? I'm up there every night. You know? It's just funny.
Just so happened. But, and back to the whole thing. I mean, women get offended when you tell them about sexual things, but why get offended if you don't want the truth? If your man ain't having them dirty thoughts about you, guess what? He has a side piece.
He having them about somebody.
Whether we having sex all the time, it does cross our mind. Sometimes that's the whole reason we rush to get home. And then you sitting there with your Auntie Mama scarf on. Let me just tell you a trick. Let me tell you a secret, ladies. When you got the Auntie Mama scarf on, it don't even matter if I know what potential you got. But if you got the Auntie Mama scarf on, you got the Auntie Mama mentality. You just handed me an invitation for a side chick.
That's what I do.
But that's what we want. I mean, I want to be able in the midst of a hard day. Don't let nobody fool you. Yeah, we can say that we want to go to bed. We can say that we want to nap. But I'm gonna tell you, there ain't no man alive. I don't care how tired he is. When you do what you do, if you need your 5 or 10 minutes with me and the vice president, I can be tired. I'll be like, hey, if you get the vice president up, y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna just be happy to enjoy the dream. That's a fact. All this other stuff. It's bogusness. It's bogusness. So I'm just here to tell you. And if you ain't doing the same thing for your man, guess what? Because part of that emotional attachment, and we're gonna talk about side pieces part 2 next week. Part of the reason the whole thing exists is because of that sexual attachment that brings about emotion. You just because I got a job and paying rent, you don't have no emotional attachment to me for that. You have a sense of obligation. When it becomes when you can have just dirty, natural, raw thoughts, that's when the emotional attachment comes in. Don't believe nothing else. Good credit, good diction. Yeah, and let me as one of my poets will say, good diction is cute, but good diction is addictive. Marinate on that.
That's dichotomy, ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So don't get so offended when a guy, especially if it's a guy you with. You know, you say, well, what do you think about me most? I remember your naked body. That carried me through a lot of boring ass meetings. It carried me through that traffic jam. Because I'm thinking, boy, I remember that when I get home, when I get the shoe off that's hurting my foot and lay in that bed, if she get anywhere close to me, I'm calling the police because I'm finna do some damage. That's when you know you got the one. Don't get offended when we tell you this, ladies. It means you are there. Don't.
Some women appreciate that, but then I was just finna comment on it. A lot of women still use sex as a weapon or a form of punishment.
That's a bad idea.
And then you want to get mad because that's the ones who force a dude to get a side piece. He don't really want to leave you, but if you using sex as a punishment, he gonna use sex as a way to get back at you, and the way he getting back at you is by sexing with other women.
2 weeks we're gonna have that conversation. Sex as a tool in a relationship. I mean, I got some stuff we're gonna talk about, but next week we're gonna finish.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, but you know, all of us have been through that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make it. I'm not saying you, boo.
Next week we're gonna finish the conversation about side pieces because too many of y'all been inboxing me, so I'm gonna have 2 special guests that was here with us from the show. So be ready. The page is real. Oh man, I've been drinking. Random Thoughts with DVP. We're on Instagram and Facebook. I want to thank my special guest Shawn, my super duper co-host who's stealing women from me on the side, Roy.
Happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday tomorrow, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. I want to give a shout out to my son, Marquise, Trillin' Spaz. If you get a chance to check him out on YouTube. I want to thank our unnamed guest, Latrice from Birmingham. Don't tell her I said this live.
Smokey and Philly, congratulations, y'all. I just heard y'all got married too. Congratulations.
So hey, we're gonna do this again in 6 days and 22 hours. So I hope to see y'all again. Like the page, give me some comments, feedback, and What's her name what's my fiance name in Florida? Yolanda, I'm gonna meet you at the gas station.
Yeah, Yolanda. I need a fill up.
Racetrack, pump number 5. All right. See y'all. Have a good weekend, and we out of here. Peace.